What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some GoPro filming because we're going to be doing a quick and simple install on the interior of the truck that I would love to show you guys, and honestly I'm pretty excited for. So as you guys know, I'm wanting to do some more things to the interior of the truck, and a couple videos ago I installed that brand new touchscreen, which is working absolutely fantastic, by the way. So small update on that. It is working very, very well. I do enjoy having that. I drove this truck to Mother Road Mayhem, as you all know. And aside from having the air conditioning, it was great to have the higher quality sound system in the truck. And I know some of you guys are looking at it like, that's a Boss system. You know, Boss is kind of known as the cheaper end of the stereo systems. No, it's not Pioneer, it's not Jensen, Kenwood, any of that kind of stuff. But it's gonna do what it needs to do for my specific vehicle, and I think upgrading the door speakers and adding probably maybe a sub or some more speakers under the rear seat will help tremendously. But today we are going to be installing something else from LG Billet. I know you guys loved the windshield wiper delete that I had from LG Billet on the truck. Now I told everybody, you know, this is temporary. It's not going to be something that's completely permanent. You know, it's just something that's different, something that kind of really, you know, cleans it up. If I had a smooth cowl cover right here, which I would love to find a smooth one and just have it painted gloss black. You know, I think it would really clean up the look of the truck. But no, today we are going to be installing this little guy right here. This is a fully billet aluminum gear shift lever from LG Billet, and this one fits 1995 to 1999 Chevy trucks. Of course, they also have the ones before this. What's different? I'm not quite sure. I think it's just a different shape, but I'm not really entirely too sure. But we're going to install this one. I do think this is pretty easy. It looks like if you look at this part, there's only one little hole. So there's one screw that's going to keep this thing, you know, on the truck, and should be fairly simple. So we're going to throw the GoPro on the head, and we're just going to get some POV action and get right into figuring out how to remove our old one and put this new one back on. All right, we got the POV camera on. Hopefully everything is visible, and I did have a little trim tool somewhere. Where did I set that? Here it is. All right, so we're going to actually, first things first, let's go ahead and hop up inside of the truck and see if we can figure out how to get this off. Now, I think as far as what I understand, it should be fairly simple. We should be able just to use this trim tool here, and I don't know how well you guys could see, but right here where the shifter meets, there's this little rubber seal. And we should be able just to somehow pop this out and slide this up around the shift lever and expose the internals. Now, how easy is that? Well, it's not terrible. So, I'm not sure why it's sticky like that. It must be some kind of a grease in there. So that removes like that, slides up. Going to grab a towel here, get whatever that is off of my hands. Let me get a flashlight. All right, so literally, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off my head, show y'all. So literally, all it is this one screw right there that holds the shift lever in place. Now I'm going to go find what size that is. All right, so we are going to be using a T30. It's actually a little bit larger than I thought. So T30, I thought it was going to be a T25, but no, it's a T30, and it is in super tight from the factory, super tight. And so you have to, you know, hold the gear shift and hold the bolt and everything. You know, like I hold the gear shift and hold your tool, and just really you know, just get that loose. But no, we went ahead and got that loosened, and now we should be able to go ahead and finish unscrewing this. Very hard to get light down here, really is. So we're going to finish unscrewing this one little screw here that holds this thing on. So that just fell off, and that just slides out like that. So here is the old shift handle, which I can't tell if it's a hard plastic. I think it's just a real hard plastic. So we're going to go ahead and hop out of the truck because we're going to have to get this boot slid over the new LG Billet one. So I'm going to go ahead and use our tire over here as a table, because we want to have that, we've got to have that boot on there to cover up all that, you know, exposed inner parts of the steering column in there. So we want to make sure we cover that back up. Yeah, and here she is. It's actually a lot lighter weight compared to this one, but as you guys see, same exact shape, same exact everything, just a little bit thicker on the handle, but it is one piece billet aluminum. You can get this, obviously if you wanted to get it powder coated, you can do that. You could also get this in black. It does come in black from LG Billet. So we're going to see how removing this is going to be possible. Go that way. Should be simple. Pull it back, pull it out this way. It does have some tears in it. I'm not quite sure if that's for me taking it off or that's just had some rips in it that I didn't know about. I imagine it's probably, they've probably been there for a while. Now I don't honestly know if this is actually going to work since it's not round. It might. I mean, I don't want to leave just a hole in the, you know, there, you know, just, I don't want to leave a hole just in the side of my steering column. Because that doesn't look, that won't look good if we left that like that. I mean, we've got just everything exposed right here. I should be able to slide this. Only fits in really one way. So slide that back into place. Grab our screw. Get this threaded back in there. Get our tool back. And we're not gonna super over tighten that, but just, you know, get it tight enough. We're gonna see if we can get this thing slid back down somehow, however this works. All right, so we got the little rubber boot back into place, and just like that, we've got ourselves a lightweight billet aluminum gear shift lever, which, you know, don't look terrible with the you know, stock steering wheel and stuff like that. You know, there's not a lot of chrome in here. You know, eventually I want to get the rest of the, you know, the A-pillar handles and you know, stuff like that. You know, the door handles, just kind of throw on a little bit more of the aluminum look, since I am keeping the chrome front ends. I've got the chrome mirror caps and stuff like that, so I'm really just kind of tie everything in together. But you know, it's just a little upgrade that's not too terribly expensive. I think this was like 70 bucks, you know, before shipping, and it just kind of you know, changes it up just a little bit. It's nice and light. You know, it looks pretty good in here. All the stuff fit like factory. I've got the factory boot, you know, like I said, back in place. Just need to clean that up a little bit, and yeah, that's it. Super simple, super easy to do, and you know, it only takes what, like 5 to 10 minutes to do so. So yeah, I think it's just a cool little piece to add. Now, if you wanted to go full custom, if you guys have an OBS that has a really full custom interior, you know, the door handles, you know, everything like that, I'm sure you could probably find a pretty cool steering wheel. I've seen cool steering wheels out there, and you know, eventually probably would like to go, you know, to something of that nature. But I want to do kind of a minimal custom, you know, custom stock is what I like to stay with. So, you know, my plans are doing headliner, probably carpet, you know, reupholstering some things, keeping like a black and tan theme going on inside here, with the, you know, the chrome accents and stuff like that. But yeah, super simple, super easy to do. Huge shout out to LG Billet for making all of these Billet OBS parts. It's a pretty cool little, little thing that they do. Not a lot of people make custom, billet stuff like that, for our trucks. Not a lot of people make custom stuff for our trucks in general. Most of the time it's got to be like one-off, one of one, custom, complete custom, machined and created parts. But yeah, like I said, super simple, super quick and easy install. If you're not a fan of like the polished chrome look, they do sell that same exact part, like I said, in black. So if you want some aluminum in your truck, but you don't want that shine, you can get them in black. You can have it powder coated to a color if you're doing like a color theme, whatever you want to do. That's just, it's just cool to have that as an option, and something very subtle, but something also pretty noticeable, for most people that they're looking inside of your truck. So yeah, that was super simple, super easy, and really not that expensive. But hopefully if you guys are looking for stuff like that, you go pick one up at lgbillet.com. I'm going to leave the link down in the description. They don't sponsor me. They don't send me parts. I paid for, both those parts myself. I actually have another part for the truck that came in with that. So that'll be a later video though, whenever I make up my mind on what I want to do with it. But hopefully you guys found this interesting. Hopefully it helps if you're looking for something like that, or if you're just basically looking to install one and see how to do it. Then there you go. That's how you do it. Super easy, super simple. But feel free to smash that like button down there for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do so. We've got some big things coming for the truck that I cannot wait to do. It's going to be absolutely awesome, especially going into the next few truck shows. Now, I did add another show. If you guys are local, there's a show called Showdown in the Holler. It's going to be at, I think it's Hooters Off-Road Park or something. It's in Mountain Grove, Missouri. I will link that in the description as well. If you guys are in that area, come check out that show. Brand new show put on by a group called Show Me Trucks that's local. So I'm going to be hitting that up. That's in August. And then of course, Lifted Truck Nationals in September. But we are going to have some changes and I can't wait for it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.